Hi guys, what's going on, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So it's been a little while since I picked up my camera, but I thought for today I'd pick it up and do a little bit of a vlog and catch up with you. Honestly, I hate when I leave too long between videos because when it comes to vlogging again, I actually almost forget how to do it. Feel a little bit weird just talking to my camera when there's no one here, but we'll get used to it as the video goes on. I'm sure I'll warm into it as we go. But my plan for today's video, going to do a little bit of a vlog. I also have a massive pile of clothes on the couch right now, and they are all Alphalete bits which are launching on Saturday, so I'm going to review some of those for you. I have a big leg day on the cards. Now that I've said that, I think my last couple of videos have been leg workouts. I really should have recorded on an upper body day, but anytime I record it just seems to have fallen on leg days recently. So I'm going to do one more leg day today, and then I promise in my next video I'm going to do some upper body. I'm going to do a little bit of cooking, and yeah, just going to catch up with you as I go. I'm still trying to get used to myself with the short hair. I know it might not be short to other people. This is the shortest my hair has been in a very long time. I would say at least a year and a half, but I cut it all off, I would say 2 weeks ago. And yeah, it's definitely taken some getting used to, but honestly guys, I was just getting so sick of the long hair. I obviously had extensions in for quite some time, and it's very high maintenance, and it just took me so long to wash and style it every day. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to try peel it back to a more natural look and embrace the natural side for now. That being said guys, if I have long hair again in my next video, please don't judge. I feel like I just go through phases of wanting to get rid of it all, and then I want extensions again. But for now, this is the look we're rocking, and I'm getting used to it slowly but surely. Okay, so this is the massive pile of Alphalete clothes that I have to get through in today's video. But just before I even get into today's haul, couple of things to note. So I am going to be doing a giveaway again for this launch. I'm going to be giving away a $500 Alphalete voucher for anyone that uses my code and supports me in the launch. So if you want to know how to enter, all you have to do is enter my name at the checkout. If you're shopping this launch, send me a screenshot of it on Instagram and I can enter you into the giveaway, and then I'll be announcing the winner over on my Instagram account. That's point number one. Point number two, a lot of the clothes that are launching in this launch have previously launched before. It's just basically new colors in other products, so I'm not doing a massive in-depth review for this launch. I just feel like I'd be repeating myself reviewing the same product. But what I am going to do is show you what they look like on, what I think of the colors, give you some info on the sizing, and let you know about what my favorite products are. But if you do want a more in-depth review of any of the products that are launching on Saturday, my previous YouTube video, I think I literally only posted it last month, I really broke down each item in that video, so feel free to flick back to that one if you want a more in-depth review. So the first set you're going to see me wearing is this beautiful sage colour. So these are the Amplify leggings in extra small in sage, and I also have the long sleeve Amplify top on. So I did find these leggings a little bit sheer when I was working out in them, not to the point where you can't train in them. I wouldn't say that they were completely see-through like the ombre set. I did find the lighter colours in the ombre Amplify quite see-through, but I still wore these on leg day and had no problems with them. As always guys, extra small in the Amplify leggings. I never size up or size down. If you are someone that doesn't really like a compressive waistband, then I would size up. They are super stretchy. As you can see, they literally bounce. They're the stretchiest leggings ever, and they do have quite a tight waistband on them, so just keep that in mind. If you want a little bit more room, or if you don't like compression, then I'd be sizing up. I personally love the compression. I like feeling sucked in and I like feeling secure in my leggings, so I stick to my usual size of an extra small. By the way guys, I'm 5'3" and these leggings suit me perfectly. I have friends that are 2, 3 or 4 inches taller than me that also fit into the extra small, so I just honestly feel like they're a very universal pair of leggings. With the long sleeve top, these are super cropped. Mentioned this in my last video. I would say they do fit a little bit small. I do like the extra cropped feel to them, but if you're someone that just wants a little bit more coverage on your stomach, then I would size up in the long sleeve. But I do absolutely love a long sleeve gym top, and these are the tops that I go to most days when I'm going to the gym. I do love a long sleeve. So from this launch, I would say the sage is my favorite color. My second favorite color would have to be this mystic blue color. It's just amazing. I'm absolutely obsessed. So with the shorts, I didn't actually bother getting the short shorts. I think they're the 4.5 inch inseam, because I just don't wear them. So I was like, there's no point in me reviewing a pair of shorts that I'm not actually going to wear. I personally much prefer a biker short. I don't even end up wearing them as biker shorts. I always pull them up anyway. But as always guys, I actually do size up in the shorts. Even though the waistband isn't as compressive, I just much prefer having more room to like pull up and down the material, and just to make sure they're not too tight on my legs. I don't like too much compression around my thighs. So I sized up to a small and they feel great. This is another colour that I did find a little bit sheer. Again, not too sheer, like you could definitely still wear them on a leg day, but if you're someone that doesn't like any sheerness at all, then I would probably be opting for the darker colours in this launch, like the sangria, the magenta and the sapphire, because those ones definitely like aren't as sheer. I always find the darker colours aren't as sheer with Alphalete, but I'm wearing an extra small in the Revival bra. This bra is just super simple. It's really easy to wear, and I would say it's quite stretchy. So as you can see, we have the logo across the back, very simple cross design, and the neckline is quite modest on it. Like I wouldn't say your boobs are going to be falling out of this bra. I feel like it's a nice level of coverage where you still have like a little bit of boob but not too much boob, and it's supportive for if you're doing cardio as well. One thing I do love doing with these bras and the long sleeves is layering them up, because if you're someone that doesn't want as much stomach on show but you like the look of the long sleeve, if you layer these up in the same colour, they look really, really good. You see me doing it in this clip where it just gives you like a little bit more coverage on your stomach. So if you've been watching my channel for the last couple of years, you would know that anything blue or green, they're just my colours. Like I just love blues and greens. They're just the colour that I naturally tend to go for when I'm picking a gym fit. So that's why this launch suits me so well. We have lovely shades of blues and greens. This is the sapphire blue that's launching. I'm wearing the tank in this clip, and one thing I do love about the tank, which I mentioned in my previous video, is that it's actually much longer than what I expected when I received it. But you still do have the room to play around if you want to pull it up and have like more stomach on show, or if you want like a little bit more coverage, you can pull it down, and they're almost long enough to touch the top of the leggings. If you're a gal that likes a little bit more coverage and you don't like super crop tops, then these tanks are an absolute perfect fit. So I'm going to roll some clips of me wearing some of the other colours that are launching now. So I do think the magenta pink is stunning, but I'm not very much of a pink gal. As I mentioned, I'm more of like blues, greens and neutral colours are more what I'd go for. I feel like the pink just doesn't really suit me as much as the other colours, and it's quite out there, but those are the other colours that are launching. Obviously we have this lovely deep sangria colour. If you're someone that just doesn't like bright gym gear, and if you feel like the darker, more neutral tones are more for you, then I would be opting for the sangria. I didn't find the sangria see-through at all as well. I actually found these super squat proof. And other than that guys, we have the King collection. So the King collection is one I'm very excited about. As you can see, it has like this lovely teddy feel to it. It's literally like you're wearing a blanket. It's absolutely amazing. And another thing I actually did really like about the King collection was that the teddy feel doesn't go on the inside of the pants. If it was the whole way through, I feel like you'd be absolutely suffocated and it would just be too warm altogether. But as you can see, the inside of the pants is cotton, and then the outside has that teddy look, which is absolutely amazing. One thing that I really regret was not getting the quarter zip in this. I don't know how I missed it when I was making my order. I just thought it was the crop jumpers, but there's a full length quarter zip hoodie. They're obviously unisex. I really regret not getting the quarter zip because it looks so cozy and so comfy. So I do think I'm going to make another order and pick up one or two of those, because that's something I can see myself living in. One thing to note if you're going to be picking up the King pants is that these are actually men's pants. So I got an extra small, and I wouldn't say I was obsessed with the fit. Like I actually really wish I sized up in both the top and the pants with the King collection. I found there was like a lot of bunching and like just a lot of room in the crotch area, and they don't like sit as high as a women's tracksuit pants would. I feel like women's pants are naturally going to be like a little bit more high-waisted. If I could go back, I'd size up. And if you're going to buy from the King collection, don't make the same mistake I did. I would say definitely pick up the quarter zip, because it just looks so cozy. I can't believe I missed it. So as I mentioned, the launch is on Saturday the 8th of April. I'm going to leave the details on the screen for you. If you do have further questions about the products, firstly make sure to check out my last YouTube video where I reviewed them a little bit more in depth. And then feel free to comment below and I'll make sure to get back to as many people as I can. Or you can also DM me on Instagram if you have any further questions before the launch. So when we last caught up on my YouTube, when I was speaking about the new place, I had all these plans for renovations, getting new furniture, getting a new dining table and whatnot. And to be honest guys, all I've actually done since then is buy like fitness bits for the apartment. Like I'm actually a mess, but I have gotten a couple of products over the last few weeks that I just cannot gatekeep. I genuinely use them a lot and I feel like it's also something that you guys could benefit from. So when it comes to improving your habits, your environment is obviously going to play a massive role. Same with like dietary adherence. If you're trying to improve anything in your life, really, if you're trying to make better choices and develop better habits, then your environment and the people you surround yourself with and where you spend most of your time is going to massively impact how well you can adhere or how well you do. So I made an active decision a couple of weeks ago that I was going to try prime my environment, aka the apartment, for my goals, because I just felt like I was in a little bit of a slump and I wasn't ticking all my boxes each day, and I just felt like for my mental health and for my physical health there were a couple of things that I just wanted to invest in. So the first thing I got, that I actually didn't buy this myself, to be fair, Alex got me this for my birthday. It is a walk pad. So if you follow me on Instagram guys, you would see me using it every morning when I'm doing my client check-ins. It's literally a game changer. I'm literally getting about 8,000 steps before I even leave the apartment, and previously that would have just been spent on the couch or sitting at the desk. But I've noticed some massive improvements. Like obviously I'm hungrier throughout the day because I'm more active. I found my digestion is so much better because I'm moving early in the day. I actually find it way easier to focus. I thought when I got the walk pad that I wouldn't be able to like type and walk at the same time. Then I remembered like we're constantly on our phones like texting and walking at the same time, so it's really not that different. I'm doing up the spare room where I'll have my own like little workspace, so the treadmill's not going to be staying there, it's just there temporarily. It wasn't cheap by any means guys. I know that what I picked up might not be feasible for everyone, but I'd hate to not spread the word and not leave you know about things that I've been up to. Another thing I've picked up, which you probably would have seen on my Instagram as well, is an ice bath. So I've been listening to Dr. Huberman for the last like 2 years. Absolutely love his stuff, and I would actually say he's like the king of cold exposure and learning about the benefits of cold exposure. As someone who loves her comfort, like I really hate the cold. I'm one of those girls that's just constantly cold. I'm never warm, to be honest. I'm always complaining about the cold. So I didn't think I'd be the type of girl to get an ice bath and actually use it. Now, it's only been about 2 weeks since I got it, so I can't really speak about the long-term benefits yet, but I've definitely noticed an improvement in my mood. I normally get like an evening slump. I normally like do my work, have my meals, go to the gym, go back to work, and then I normally hit like an evening slump at about 5 or 6 p.m. But I've been doing the ice bath each day, and honestly my evening slump has just like disappeared. If you don't have an ice bath, even just having a cold shower, it's obviously uncomfortable, but it's meant to be uncomfortable, and it builds up your resilience and it helps you deal with daily stressors better. It improves your sleep, it improves inflammation and recovery, it improves your overall mood. There are just so many benefits to deliver a cold exposure. Obviously guys, do it in a safe manner. I'm not telling you to go out and buy an ice bath and dunk yourself inside like freezing cold. You're meant to build this up over time, and when it comes to the temperature of the water and how long you spend in it, you can get cold shock, and you can like, it can be very dangerous if you don't wean your way into it. Like everyone's tolerance is going to be different, but that's something I've been using and I've just been really enjoying it. So this is actually a new little snack slash meal that I've added in over the last week or so, and I couldn't believe that as an Irish girl I've never actually had a jacket potato. You'd expect me to have eaten every form of potato under the sun, but I've never had a jacket potato. Like how? I don't know, but anyway, that's what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have a little jacket potato. So this is what I have. So as you can see, it's really simple, really cheap and really quick. We did use the like massive potatoes from this bag yesterday, so I feel like it's going to be like a medium-sized potato for today because that's all that's left in this bag. I have my tin of tuna. I'm going to mix some light mayo, and don't judge guys, but I actually do mix in a little bit of Nando's Perinese, just a small bit into the bowl with the tuna to add a little bit more spice, and then I'm going to put a little bit of butter in the potato as well, and it's honestly so good. The only thing I'm missing here is the sweet corn. We just ran out of sweet corn, but I'm sure I'll survive.